getting paired back up with Angel Reese after she could not get out of LSU quick enough. Right after Caitlin hit a three-pointer on her. Look at that face. I mean, look at that face. Look at Caitlin Clark. That's really good.
Did Hailey Van Lith just start the WNBA's biggest rivalry? In a shocking team selection scenario, Van Lith straight up cuts Caitlin Clark when asked to choose between her, Diana Taurasi, and Sabrina Ionescu. This isn't just a casual opinion. It's the latest chapter in their heated college basketball history. Now that Van Lith has reunited with Angel Reese on the Chicago Sky, is this disrespect coming from their shared competitive mindset? Or is there something deeper going on? The basketball world is exploding over this clip, and fans are divided. Some are calling it pure disrespect. Others say it's just competitive fire. I've got the full breakdown of what really happened. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. You guys aren't ready for what I'm about to show you. This clip of Hailey Van Lith has basketball Twitter completely losing their minds right now. Let me break it down for you.
It's been a kind of rough last couple of days for Hailey Van Lith, has it not? She gets drafted by the Chicago Sky start, and yikes. Right off the bat, she's feeling the fire from Caitlin Clark fans.
Van Lith was hit with a simple question about which players she'd draft for her dream team. The choices? Diana Taurasi, Sabrina Ionescu, and Caitlin Clark. And guess who Van Lith cut without even blinking? That's right, Caitlin Clark. The same Clark who's shattering rookie records and bringing more eyeballs to the WNBA than ever before. The timing couldn't be more explosive. This happened right after Van Lith got drafted to the Chicago Sky, reuniting with her old teammate Angel Reese. Remember those college battles between Van Lith and Clark? Each matchup got more intense than the last, with tension you could cut with a knife. Those weren't just games, they were personal showdowns.
She decided to cut Caitlin Clark. All right. Now, they did put these players in a really crappy spot. Now, one could just say, well, why don't we cut Diana Taurasi? Because didn't she just retire? We would have to find out what that looked like. But when you cut Caitlin Clark, the fans are going to come a-calling.
What makes this whole situation even wilder is what Clark is doing right now in the league. She's not just playing well, she's revolutionizing the WNBA in real time. Packed arenas, record viewership numbers, jersey sales through the roof. Meanwhile, Van Lith is just entering the league and already taking shots at the biggest name in women's basketball. If you watch the clip closely, pay attention to Van Lith's body language, that quick dismissal, the tone in her voice. This wasn't just about basketball skills. There's something deeper happening here that fans are picking up on immediately. The context around this moment is crucial. Clark's massive popularity has put a spotlight on every interaction involving her.
But that was sort of the way she said, cut Caitlin. It felt like there was a little venom there. Van Lith said, give the flowers to the legend. We're going to start Diana Taurasi, going to bench Sabrina, and cut Caitlin.
Give flowers to the legend. We're going to start Diana Taurasi. I'm going to bench Sabrina and cut Caitlin.
Amplifying what might otherwise be a minor comment, the internet absolutely exploded after this. Some fans are calling it total disrespect, while others defend it as competitive fire. The clip spread like wildfire across social media, generating thousands of heated comments and debates about what this means for women's basketball. The diverse reactions show just how complicated the dynamics are within the WNBA community right now. So did Hailey Van Lith deliberately disrespect Caitlin Clark? When you look at their history together, the timing of the comment, and how calculated it seemed, this wasn't just a casual opinion. It was a statement, one that's adding fuel to what's quickly becoming the WNBA's hottest rivalry. The basketball world is focused on Van Lith's comment, but there's something bigger happening behind the scenes.
getting paired back up with Angel Reese after she could not get out of LSU quick enough. Right after Caitlin hit a three-pointer on her. Look at that face. I mean, look at that face. Look at Caitlin Clark. That's really good. Now, she's already felt some fire from Caitlin Clark in the past. To be honest with you, during some LSU Iowa games.
Fresh off being drafted to team up with Angel Reese, Van Lith couldn't contain her excitement about their reunion. In her press conference, she revealed, "Angel has maintained contact with me this whole past year since she's been in the league, and I transferred. I'm just excited to get to be around her again." This wasn't just about being former teammates. It was about rekindling a deep bond right before making that controversial comment about Clark. What's fascinating is how Van Lith described their relationship. She called it a very mature relationship, built on mutual respect, but it's what she said next that really raises eyebrows. When discussing their playing style, Van Lith admitted,
Give flowers to the legend. We're going to start Diana Taurasi. I'm going to bench Sabrina and cut Caitlin.
Right after Caitlin hit a three-pointer on her. Look at that face. I mean, look at that face. Look at Caitlin Clark. That's really good.
On the court, we both are just tough dogs. She's willing to do things that aren't pretty to win. She's willing to execute those things to get a win. And I think that I share that. That willing to do things that aren't pretty comment hits differently when you consider the timing of her Clark dismissal, doesn't it? The mental game aspect makes this even more intriguing. During that same press conference, Van Lith revealed her work with sports psychologist Derek Grant, explaining how crucial it's been reducing the effect that external factors have on that inner state of being. Was she mentally preparing for the backlash she knew would come from publicly dismissing the league's most talked about rookie? It sure seems like she was armoring up. Look at the stark contrast in how she talked about Reese versus Clark. She praised Reese's selfless approach, noting, "She's out there to win regardless of what that means for her role, her stat line that game, whatever a team needs from her, that's what she's going to provide." The implication? Perhaps Clark doesn't share that same team-first mentality. A subtle dig hidden within praise for someone else. This wasn't just a random comment, it was a declaration of allegiance. By choosing Reese's side so publicly, Van Lith essentially stamped her WNBA passport with a clear statement about where her loyalties lie. She's not just joining the Chicago Sky, she's joining Team Angel in the league's most compelling rivalry. Let's be real. What's happening between Van Lith, Reese, and Clark isn't just basketball drama. It's exactly what propels sports into the cultural spotlight. Throughout history, player rivalries have been the secret sauce that makes casual fans tune in and stay hooked. Remember how rivalries like Bird Magic revolutionized the NBA? The WNBA is experiencing that same moment right now. These personal storylines create the perfect storm for growing the game. When players have genuine competitive tension, viewers feel it through the screen. And that's priceless for a league that's fighting for more attention. So what do you think? Is Van Lith creating unnecessary drama? Or is this exactly the kind of rivalry the WNBA needs? Drop your thoughts below.